Right, I'm here with Mr. Jack Wallbridge,
Hello, Lars.
the face behind Vertical Mag.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about the origins of Vertical Magazine?
So the magazine kind of started off around Christmas of 2022. I feel like at that time it seemed like there wasn't all that much vert skating happening. Obviously the Vert Series had finished. I kind of wanted to create a bit of a buzz around vert skating and kind of get everyone a bit hyped up for the next Vert Series. So I was initially thinking of it as like a little flyer thing or trying to get a bit more involved with the organisation and sort of help promote it a bit. And it just sort of spiraled into something a bit bigger and a bit more official. We came out with that first issue in March, and that was, I think it's 78 pages long, so quite surprised that it, became that big that quickly.
I think you're going around the world right now.
Yeah, it's doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how we've managed to cover a big variety of things. All the UK comps, a bunch of the European ones, like we covered Half Pipe Horror last year, Vert Invaders, which was in Oslo, and then a few American events as well. So we covered Tampa Legends Jam that happened in Florida last year. Yeah. So yeah, big shout out to Robert McClory in America for giving me all those photos.
First issue was March 2023, am I right?
Yep.
Where do you see this mag going?
I kind of just want to see it grow and grow. I look back at the mags that they sort of had in the 80s and 90s, I guess. So you had like Rad Magazine, and like the ultimate dream would for it to become something as big as that, where everyone reads it every month. But I think like in terms of something to compare it to, I've always said that Skeleton Key is a really rad thing. I definitely feel like Vertical's heading that direction. I'll be really stoked if it continues to.
Who would be your dream guests?
Yeah, so I've sent Tony Hawk a few issues, and I did actually ask him for an interview, but obviously he's a busy guy, so that would kind of be the dream one day. And then Tom Shah as well, I'd be really interested in an interview with. I don't know how much he skates anymore, but there's a guy called Riley Kozarowski in America, and he does lots of like rad little no-comply variations. I think it'd be really cool to have someone with a really unique style like him, having an interview. And then Mitchie Briscoe's another one I'd be really interested in. I find his skate coaching fascinating, and the way he thinks about skateboarding so analytically, it's really cool.
If you guys see this, hit him up. And you can have a chance to be in his mag,
Issue 2 is the largest one we've done so far.
Oh, issue 2, wasn't that the Vertitech issue?
Yeah, so I was really ambitious, and I thought, I'm going to get super stoked on Vertitech. I got all these photos from Vertitech. I want to make a real big Vertitech article. And it ended up being quite expensive to print. Lola there, Lee Strachan. So it's a really experimental issue in terms of really changing the design and changing the length and covering some different stuff. We got the Vert News with the best skate faces. Jesse winning was amazing.
Yeah. This one, I witnessed this live, and this is the best face ever. It's him winning Vertitech.
Yeah, it's so cool,
So let's talk about skateboarding. You won the UK Vert Series in 2022. You won the UK Vert Series in 2023. What have you got in store for us for this year?
Hopefully the same as last year. I've been really enjoying flip leans recently. If I can get a flip lean in my run today, I'll be stoked.
If you could do me a favor and throw some inverts in there, that would be very nice.
Definitely.
Who are your skate heroes? Who do you really look up to?
Locally, Greg Nowick is a massive inspiration. I think I first saw him about 3 years into my skateboarding. He came down a local park and absolutely destroyed it. He put on a demo for me. And then since then, sort of the vert scene-wise, I got people like Jim Langan who I can look up to. Jesse's been really, really interesting guy to know. So they're real heroes of mine. There's some people at Vertitech who I would aspire to skate like. Tom Shah's a favourite at the moment. I'm enjoying the Tom Shah footage.
Top 3 favourite skaters?
I would go with Tony Hawk in number 1, Willis Kimball in number 2. I think Willis Kimball looks cool on a skateboard. Yeah. Mean and direct.
Yeah.
Oh, the third one I haven't really given much thought now. I would say someone like AJ Nelson as well. I really like AJ skating.
What is your favorite ramp to skate?
I really like Greg Nowick's ramp. Gregtopia, or it was originally called Covert at Paradise Lane. It's a proper back garden or backyard. backyard ramp. Do you say that in Holland? What would you say if it's a back garden ramp?
I'd probably say backyard.
Oh, okay.
But to be fair, I like English better. I like back garden. What is your favorite trick to do?
Ooh, surprised me that one. I quite like fronted inverts at the moment.
You make me so proud.
Learning to stall an invert like AJ Nelson is a sort of lifetime goal. Like the dream would be doing like a really nice stall tuck knee invert at Vertitech someday. So a flip lean's probably up there too. Oh, frontside nose grind tail grab. They feel really cool.
Yes. How about frontside nose grind seatbelt?
Yeah, can do those. They don't feel quite as good as the tail grab ones because you can't like smash it into the coping.
Events. What's your favorite and why?
Greg's Ramp Jam. It was awesome last year.
If we had to pick an international contest, what would it be?
Vert Attack.
That's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah.
So, if people are watching now and they want to get some vertical mags, what do they do? Where can they get the mags?
So, if you're going to be at any of the UK Vert Series this year, well, we'll be at all of those. So, we'll have a little stall set up.
What if there are people watching that are not from the UK?
We have got a website. So, it is www.Vertical Skateboard Magazine, just .uk, not .co.uk. Just .uk. From issue 2 till 5 you can buy on that website, but we also stock issue 1 if you're going to get the full collection.
Any shout-outs?
My parents. Greg Nowick's up there for sure. Jimmy Langran. Mr. Laura Stout. Yeah, all the guys who organise the Vert Series and Vert events everywhere, because Vert Skateboarding's rad.
It is rad, yeah. Get in there. Okay. Thank you so much, Jack.
Thanks, dude. It's good though. It works.